Have you ever noticed that cars only appear when you desperately need to cross the street? Like they're hiding somewhere, just waiting for that exact moment when you step off the curb? What if I told you this isn't coincidence at all, but something far more sinister? Something that's been lurking in our modern world since the first automobile rolled down the first paved road? I'm about to share with you the most terrifying urban phenomenon that nobody talks about, even though it happens to every single one of us. It's called the car demon summoning, and by the end of this video, you'll never look at crossing the street the same way again. Picture this scenario. You're standing at the edge of a completely empty street. Not a single vehicle in sight in either direction. The asphalt stretches out like a black river of silence. You wait a moment, scanning left and right, confirming what your eyes already know. Nothing. Complete stillness. The kind of emptiness that makes you wonder if every car in the city just vanished into thin air. You take that first confident step off the sidewalk, your foot barely touching the road surface, and then it happens. From absolutely nowhere, as if materializing from another dimension, a car appears. Not just any car, but the exact type of vehicle that forces you to immediately retreat. It's always perfectly timed, always moving at just the right speed to make crossing impossible. You step back onto the curb, frustrated but assuming it's just bad timing. The car passes, and once again, the street returns to that eerie emptiness. You wait another minute, maybe two, watching for any sign of approaching traffic. Nothing. The road is yours for the taking. You try again, 1 foot forward, testing the asphalt like you're dipping your toe into cursed waters. And there it is again. Another car, appearing as if summoned by your movement, forcing you back to safety. This time, you notice something unsettling. The timing is too perfect. The car wasn't approaching from the distance when you first looked. It simply wasn't there, and then it was. This is when the realization creeps in like ice water through your veins. The street isn't randomly busy. You're not just experiencing bad luck or poor timing. You are actively summoning these vehicles through some dark mechanism you don't understand. Every attempt to cross triggers their appearance. Every retreat sends them back to whatever shadowy realm they emerged from. The car demon phenomenon operates on rules that defy logical explanation. Rule number 1. Cars only exist when you need to cross. You can stand on that sidewalk for 20 minutes watching an empty road, but the moment you commit to crossing, traffic materializes. Rule number 2. The car demons know your intentions before you do. They sense your desire to reach the other side and respond accordingly. Rule number 3. Retreat always works, but only temporarily. Step back and they vanish. Try again, and they return with renewed purpose. But here's where it gets truly terrifying. Some people report that the car demons begin to adapt to their behavior. If you consistently wait for larger gaps, the demons send faster cars. If you try to sprint across, they coordinate multiple vehicles from both directions. They're learning your patterns, evolving their tactics, becoming more sophisticated in their prevention methods. The psychological warfare is relentless. You start second-guessing every street crossing. Was that car really there before you stepped forward? Did you somehow miss seeing it approach? Or did your movement trigger its manifestation? The doubt eats away at your confidence until you're afraid to trust your own perception of reality. Late at night, when the roads should be at their emptiest, the phenomenon becomes even more pronounced. You'll find yourself at a desolate intersection at 2 a.m, not another soul in sight. And yet somehow your crossing attempts still summon vehicles from the void. Where were these cars before you needed to cross? Where do they go afterward? The empty streets hold no answers, only deeper mysteries. Some believe the car demons feed on frustration and inconvenience. Every time you're forced to wait, every moment of delayed crossing generates the negative energy they require for sustenance. You become trapped in a symbiotic relationship where your need to cross creates the very obstacles preventing it. The most chilling aspect is how universal this experience is, yet how rarely it's discussed. Everyone encounters the car demons, but we've collectively agreed to pretend it's just coincidence. We rationalize it as poor timing or busy streets, refusing to acknowledge the supernatural force orchestrating our daily inconveniences. Next time you approach a crosswalk, pay attention to the patterns. Notice how empty roads suddenly fill with traffic the moment you commit to crossing. Observe how cars seem to emerge from nowhere, perfectly timed to thwart your progress. Feel the presence of something beyond normal traffic flow, something that responds to your movements with uncanny precision. The car demons are real, they're watching, and they're waiting for your next attempt to cross their domain. Sweet dreams, and remember to look both ways, even when there's nothing there to see.